yes. We fumble them. Let we pray. The world don't left now we hand. We sweet saloon. Fumble them. We don't come with another episode of politics and economics. For the people that we joining for the first time, me na Abdul Karim Kargbo and a based na Canada as on a CD. And me day to day work where I go say na in the help put food on my table and help me take care of my family. Me na economist. And fumble them, I want to say boku thank you to na all we don't join and the one that we get for join and the one that also because people in the UK and Africa, plenty parts in Africa, probably every part in Africa na net now. It's on late because of the time difference. But unfortunately, now this time slot are able for come on because now weekday I get for work me day job and then give me service to me country in me own little way this way. So Fambulem, let we not waste too much time. I want for this Boku people don't sort of talk about this topic. But I want to give me own take and probably me go look from a different angle. I know say Boku people and go say, well, it's obvious. But the thing that we think say it's obvious, sometimes it not can be obvious at all. So I go encourage una for let una share and we said the time for do that. Share to with people them and let people them come and then be part of this conversation as we all they look forward to improvement, particularly in our country, Mama Saloon. So fumble them. The main topic we're going to deal with tonight, we did talk about what happened recently in Ghana. I know say Boku people and go say, well, Ghana they don't do several elections then they are off way. But no, when you look at the recent time, what I mean by recent time, after Rawlings, because I mean Ghana actually where Rawlings be in power. So after Rawlings, they no don't get boku changes so similar to we. As a matter of fact, we own I would say modern democracy. It starts before Ghana they own modern democracy. So we don't get too successful handover, and then this will be the third one. But we all know it in happen June 23, and then more June 24, I should say, 2023. Now that area they more I want for focus on Fambulem, not to within happen in 2018, because 2018, yes, the process, be perfect, like put on that way there, but at the same time, a better pass within happen June 2023. So I really want to we compare because Ghana after Rawlings then get Kufuor we take after Rawlings we a rule for 2 terms and then the person we come after Kufuor now the late John Atta Mills and be finished in term. So John Mahama, we now the president elect, a finisher for him because he died, and John Mahama now be the vice. So he finish at a meals in term, and then a go for re-election for election because he not to be the elected president at that time. So he win. So meaning that you get after Rawlings, because Rawlings now it come through as a military regime. So we go say we begin count after we hand over power. Even though in own time it say now the modern democracy starts, but people will be suspicious and all that. So let we begin count after we hand over power. So the same thing again, we John Mahama, a loss to this president we will say the outgoing president now, Nana Akufo-Addo, we a loss the second time where it had for run. A loss, and Akufo-Addo now don't do 2 terms. And we all see from after a first term, a continuously be they preach democracy and a strong believer of democracy, and not to just the talk. We see say a really the practice within it they say, and I will show now some pictures them we completely different from what we see in our salon and what we continue for the Sina salon. So again, a nice for particularly the supporters them, let them not think say salon na normal thing they go on there. No. And again, we get that funny talk and where we can they say, oh well, salon, we democracy young and stuff. And I make a try for make una understand saying similar time we Ghana then get all then changes then they now that same time similar time they we self get the changes then. So as a matter of fact, after Rawlings, they only don't get well 4 presidents then. So again, after Rawlings, you get John Kufuor, and then you get Arthur Mills, we die, and then you get John Mahama, and you get Kufuor. So Nana Akufo-Addo. So now 4 presidents then they don't get after Rawlings. And it be if no more Atta Mills not be die, John Atta Mills not be die, you go say, well, as a matter of fact, it will be 3. Similar to we get 3 presidents them we because of then go full they'll the 3 presidents them will go 2 terms. So that so it kind of similar the modern history in terms of democracy. So the question now is the last time where we talk, where we give reference to Liberia, particularly in my program, where we give reference to Liberia, and supporters of SLPP then come and say, oh, Liberia, then more advanced. No. Then war, it end, they began war, similar time where we get war. So after Charles Taylor, now only 3 presidents now, then they get. So Madam Salif, and then you get upon where we take after him, and now you get Madam Salif in vice president. We now the sitting president. We now the 3rd president. This so we very similar, but yet people like elect for make the argument we not kill water at all. So let we stop that, and I go really make the case tonight. Let we rethink. Let we know they allow them politicians here for use them cheap politics then they for make gay excuses. Let we know they do that. Because if we continue for do that, with a waiting salon people and go say with a prayed matter for them. And we don't want for do that. So what thing I go do tonight, the other thing again where I really want for pay particular attention is waiting the sitting vice president in Ghana, we in lost the election to John Mahama, we na be a former president, we be just rule for I would say 1 term, 1 full term. Waiting is say, I go play him and in about 8 minutes, but let we listen to the entire probably to 5 minutes, or we listen to the entire 8 minutes because he even urging supporters them and all that in there, and he say one key message where to me it touched me so much. We can they talk in a salon, very common. Put salon first, put salon first. But me fambulem, the politicians now they do that at all. So now talk no more they talk, but then they do them. But this man, a action and waiting he say, it really align. And as a matter of fact, something where a very, very rare for see I be make a video where I talk about Botswana and I say themselves don't left a blueprint, meaning bright example for Africa. And now the Ghanaian vice president self don't kind of day another history day in a good way. Where before even the official result, a come out na do, a concede. And he not only tap do, a congratulate the person will win. And the reference we give is say based on the internal talent data. So I will come back to that, me fambulem. Because for we, APC, SLPP, then two party then they, I go say na then are the backbone of the corruption and the insecurity in that country there. I go make that case there where we play the current vice president in Ghana a waiting and go call concession speech. The speech where he give, where he accept defeat. I go play 'em. And then I go pick on the things them where to me I feel say salon we get boku for land from. So that will be the main topic. But I get other things them also where if time permit I go on for touch on. Last week program, one with brother and again now somebody we they call very frequently. Now the show we now brother James. It bring a talk where it talks say now America you get an incident we get an incident where FBI go now somebody in house and go kill him according to how we put him because the person say he go kill Biden. He put him so. So waiting I be tell him, I say, well, the way how we put him so, it not go ever happen in America because America, yes, they're not perfect, but they don't go a long way. Waiting like that not go happen at all. So, but waiting I go do though, after I don't set the stage for Mbulem, because I challenge me brother and say, well, let it post na the forum, the either if an article or newspaper, like something where we go read and then see exactly how the thing happened. But waiting you do, it just write something and then post them. I not be able for go through that time day. But waiting I do, just for set the record straight because I can always tell una say, and I be even make them very clear that that particular program day, and this program as always I can do, I can make them clear and say if for whatever reason I wrong, me no go shame, I no go feel bad at all for come na ya and apologize and say sorry for quote and unquote mislead people. I make them very clear. And even that particular program day last week, I make them clear saying that if I wrong, because I tell them say no, the way how it put them so, it not go happen. Say somebody say, oh, I go kill Biden. If the person all the way na Utah and very far from Washington, the president not be of any day in any immediate danger. It not go happen in America. So I want for set the record straight and go through. Um, I look up boku uh, uh, um, newspaper them articles them. We talk about this issue. So I go want for just read at least one we go set the record straight and let una get firsthand. Again, as I can always say, me now somebody way I go do my best for make sure say I give una the proper information. So and I go really try for do that. Me fumble them. So now that make I go through that particular one. But I want for set the stage for now. We basically look into the current issues them where they happen in that country them. So last week I talk about something where again happen. EDSA, the Osway born Freetown, Brook Street, I believe, where four people and die. One small boy with about 8 years, and then you get one lady with about 18 years, and then you get two older women. Them, the one day in his 60s, the other one day in his 70s. Then die, and a very clear, plenty of una agree with me say, it's a need for take full responsibility. And something happened also where to me I go say na similar negligence. But before I set that scene there, I want to remind people I'm saying in the interest of we all participating in this program, I go encourage you to follow and share, let other people and self take part in the program so we all go able to learn from each other. Abdul Karim not get monopoly of knowledge now. Yeah. So as a result, I want to make sure say we all tend for learn from each other. So fumble them, that's not the stage we want for set now. Yeah. So what thing I go do now is I want for make them very clear saying the phone lines them. The phone lines they're open, but for the people away they listen on the radio particularly, I want to read them from phone. So if they call from North America, you can call we toll free, and the toll free number now 1-866-944-7722. 1-866-944-7722. If they call from the UK, the number where you they reach we at now +442080891455 +442080891455. If they call from Australia, the number where you can reach we and this is a local number now +612909843337 +612909843337. If they call any other side of any part other part of the world, including also them place here where I don't call, so if for whatever reason you prefer the universal number where regardless of who say you there you can able reach we and make you always call that number the one port. We now the WhatsApp number Fambulem, the WhatsApp number now 1-343-997-5828 1-343-997-5828. And we also get with VOS radio station, now Freetown particularly. And for the people way maybe they wonder, say, okay, well, I'm not able to forget the station and stuff. Oh, no worry. The station, yes, now the um, Western Rural the station they if Yobu Ketcham fine na 91.9 FM and one for say Boku thank you to the manager there and all the reporters them and all the volunteers them. Now that station they want for tell them plenty thank you. But if you're not able to Ketcham, we're going to encourage you for let you download the VOS television app. So go now the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and just type VOS television. You will able to get the app and download them. When you download the app, you will get plenty other things them. And the app will look something like this, where you go able for catch the VOS television and you catch also the radio station because right now the radio station they're on and if you sort of search now you will able forget the radio station. So I go encourage una for like una do that and let una able for enjoy plenty other things then. And also for the people I know say salon people we sort of shy when it come to internet dating and stuff like that. But for the people we're comfortable with that, we get an app where we can able connect people including Sierra Leoneans them, but now people all over the world. But we know will take full responsibility. So where you they join that app day, you need for be careful and just behave responsibly. But again, are free, so we go encourage you for let you check them out, not to something where you need for pay. And I know say people like can say, oh well, how to it be say not free? No, not free. We need to charge anything. So we just want no more for make sure say salon people them we bring them closer to each other. Because again, as thinking say, salon man business, not all man business. So una relationship na VOS business because una na Sierra Leoneans them and we want for una be happy. So we they try for do all kind thing possible on we part for make sure say una able for get the maximum service we VOS can able offer. So that one are the numbers and the phone line open right away. I know say interestingly somebody I don't know if this person this particular program, but let me just hear it from that person if at all that this program, this person they try for call. VOS network, hello caller, waiting on your name and no side they call it from, please. Hello. All right, sometimes can they people and can they watch all program so they can just call any possible. Hello. Okay. Well, if at all the person at this program you in a time for call, we go encourage them for a call back. So Fambulem, this now the phone that one are the phone lines them. Again, I go encourage you now for like on a call and let on self participate by the program. So while we dey wait for calls them, I just want for talk about another tragedy will happen regarding EDSA. So now the headline this Fambulem, 12-year-old Bobo, electric shocker. And waiting happen, sadly enough, a go na inside the station, inside the transformer day, as una they see that picture day. And I want to say boku thank you to Sierra Loaded, as we can most times, if not all the time, get news from them and we can use their images and for just demonstrate to una waiting what they talk about. And one for say boku thank you to them for that. So fambul them. This again, like I say, last week we talked about EDSA, the recklessness, and then this week, even though a difference slightly to waiting be happened last week, the last week program, but still a very sad some incidents this, and as something where in my opinion a avoidable, if a preventable, this bubble in Taiwan enough for B if them be take proper care of the place. So let I read for una the write up so una will get better understanding. And the people them way maybe this go touch, I want for apologize because it's a very sad story. So let I just read them for we all, my brothers and sisters. So this particular story, again, a 12-year-old Bobo. So 12-year-old boy electrocuted at Mobi EDSA transformer station. Apparently, this station, the Bo station, this happened, if I get them correctly, according to the write-up. So, waiting the write-up say Fambulim. A tragic incident occurred at the Mobi EDSA transformer station on Monday, December 9th, 2024, claiming the life of 12-year-old Melvin, who was electrocuted while retrieving a container. So, again, this, as I dey read them, I go explain to una for the people in Pakrio. So the Bobo it died this past Monday, just a few days ago, because today Thursday. And according to this, in name Melvin. So Melvin, an apprentice at a motorbike garage and a recent arrival from Liberia, was known for collecting used motorbike oil containers. So now that container they it be together. So like the bike them waking up well, the oil container them, they get at them. So but the sad part of it though is where it get at them, Usai can go keep them and the trouble come out. So according to eyewitnesses, the young boy ventured to the unsecured, I want to now underline that word there, unsecured transformer station around 11:45 a.m. to retrieve one of his stored containers. In a tragic turn of events, he encountered live electrical equipment, resulting in his untimely death. So, Fambulem, wetin happened to Melvin, where he come out originally, he come out from Liberia. So, now apprentice, 12-year-old bobo, apprentice, now one motor side the repair under them. So, but he get something where he can dey gather the like the oil container them, per the motor, per the bike them, like the oil filter, something like that, I believe. But it is close to this station. So wetin he can they do as he get them, maybe for like encompassing them or farm or something, he can they go hide them inside the station. Una see why I say it's reckless? So a transformer station where the voltage very high, me fumble them. For like they left them open in a way that so much so that a 12-year-old bobo able go get access into a danger zone, me fumble them. So this bobo, this place, not 12-year-old for goodness sake. You know, gets no idea the danger we involve. So it can go hide them here inside that station there. So unfortunately, this time around, where it try for go collect within he put there, it touch a powerful equipment with very like high voltage, and then they resulting in death. It die as a result of that. So let's continue for it. Fellow apprentices revealed that Melvin had been cautioned numerous times about the danger of storing items near the transformer station, which has been left without proper security measures. Fumble them. So yes, we go say okay, the bobo triangaes as we can say in a salon, but not 12-year-old, just like yeah. 12-year-old, we know say them can triangaes because he young, he not able even, he not get even no clue as to the danger where he dey face for the go hide them thing and they na that area dey. He not get any clue. But the fact of the matter now is, where they emphasize, say no proper security measure. So let's continue to the next paragraph. The incident underscores growing concerns about the safety of EDSA facilities, particularly the need for immediate action to secure the Mobi transformer station. This side now alone pay attention. The absence of a door at the station's entrance has left the facility exposed, posing a significant risk to the community, especially children. Me fumble them. This, as much as people can go say the Bobotan guys, they don't want them and stuff. How you go get heavy voltage area like that? Domot no dede. Ebo, this not a complete recklessness on the part of EDSA? And I know very well the danger behind that. And una member, Pikin and daddy. And let's say, Pikin and go they even play ball, somebody in ball go inside it. Without even looking or thinking twice, go just run try for go taking ball. So boku boku western day we Pikin and cable, even adults have to some extent. Because like the net, for example, if the place dark, even though for adult the probability very slim, but for the fact say the domot open, and again whether they talk about then go thief things them, then go thief part of the transformer and all that stuff, then they, but that they also tell you a lot. Because if the place secure, probably will be a little bit challenging for let somebody thief any part of the transformer. But this not to just the people where they thief. This not them picking there. We don't get any clue in terms of the danger we then face. So me fambulem then conclude and say Melvin's body has been taken to the Bow mortuary as authorities and community members call for stricter safety measures to prevent such tragedies in the future. Me fambulem, what do you think about this particular story? Because for me, I don't get any other way for sugarcoat them. We don't go sugarcoat them at all, other than for say EDSA really, really show recklessness by this particular thing. For lack, he end up for kill somebody. And that body now, who knows if in people them, probably because for like he come all the way Liberia, come na salon for can learn, for can be apprentice for motorbike. Wait, then able for do am na Liberia. So highly likely, maybe they go through a situation whereby some time and not come off from even that kind of family where you go say they're well-to-do. Or maybe now trouble boy even though at 12-year-old, but we all know Africa, where people Pekin go kind of say, oh, this boy too troublesome and all that. By the time you know it, then decide for send them somewhere. Say, oh, well, I go land walk or something like that as a disciplinary measure. But it's very sad. So I just want for know what you think in terms of this story. For like a 12-year-old bobo lost in life because of EDSA recklessness. Because they're not secure the area. Do not serve any goodness. Danger like that, danger zone like that. They not even put the mot according to the write-up for secure the place. And where in fact, if you even put domot, you get for think about domot with very, very secure, where you not go even think say picking then go able for open arm or something, let alone side with domot no day open widely. And the boss, we don't know too much about the boss of this bubble, but clearly I feel say that warning not be supposed to be sufficient because of his age. And this then company apprentice them, so I don't know if they now tell the boss where the boss supposed for take measure, proper measure for even call on the authorities. I don't know if he do it. Call on the authorities then for expose the danger, for talk about the danger we picking exposed to at that place there. So me fumble them clearly. This, in my opinion, now something we preventable. That boy in life, not for the loss in this kind of situation here. But unfortunately, look what they happen now. So me fumble them. This now one sad story, but because of we want for make sure say we express the danger, EDSA, the reckless behavior, we decide for bring the story to honor. Dear, let we pray for that boy and in family and all the people that we sabiam. And we say we not sabiam because some person we will be disturbed by the story. Let God give a good road. Forgive them for your sins. let we include him and his family. Now we prayers, with thoughts and prayers. So let's just quickly welcome the people that we don't join. I want to say plenty thank you to George Walker as always. Thank you very much. Say our Ghanaian brothers and sisters have shown political maturity. Absolutely. But again, we self capable of doing that. But why Salone did they do that? So, and we brought out this season's greetings to the host and management and staff. Thank you so much. And we're all the big VOS family. So again, one for say Boku Tenki. I'm not sure within Almami. We brought Almami Kamara, the Sinaya, but thank you very much. And one for say plenty thank you to we brother Ronald. Thank you very much. Say in Sierra Leone, tribe comes first before country, hence our dilemma. But we tend to deny tribalism. I agree with you, and that's make we need for the showcase the entire. And George Walker also agree with you. And one for say plenty thank you to we own sister and mama. We now part of the VOS family, Madam Bindu. Thank you so much, Madam Bindu Kamara. Thank you very much. And Brother Almami, Hamid, thank you very much for we you join we. You they say welcome everyone to the hub of true conversation. Thank you, Mr. Kargbo, and thank you so much, Brother Hamid Kamara. And the phone lines they're open from Bulem. So let me go to another topic we I want to talk about. We be sort of touch on last week. I'll not be going in detail, but again, I will say interest after where I see people they like I watch um AYV, somebody send the link to me. I hear a police spokesperson, they give justification and all that. It gets something for do with the two people and we police arrest because they be intend for protest against ECSL. So Samura Kamara demands release of detained protesters, calls for respect of constitutional right. So I don't want for let we loss on Samura Kamara in side. Because I know say Boku people way you call Samura Kamara, you call Amarabio automatically, then they take whatever they say seriously. All linking just end up for say, oh, now politics, oh, now APC, oh, now SLPP. Something in the I will really suggest for like we go through the message, let we shifter we mindset from the messenger for a moment. The reason we make our follow when they do that, because we go able for learn from each other. So even though I can they bash the politicians them and rightfully so, UNASEF they bash them, but sometimes can they certain things then where then they do. We need for they commend them. What to make us say we need for they commend them? If then give I go say genuine concern about particular subject, we need for pay attention. And I believe say Samura Kamara again interest in this particular issue because that's something where he want, where he don't they preach. And Alpha Khan try for explain what in Samura mean. Now AYV waiting he mean about this electoral justice and stuff like that. But it's very clear, says Samura Kamara, something like this, where people Sierra Leoneans then say then they protest for their corner release the disaggregated result by polling station, we all know say Samura Kamara go definitely support. So Boku people then go say, oh well, now because of the particular issue. I agree with you 100%, but that not take away the concern where it is. So again, I want for let we just differentiate. Waiting he say or the post where they say let we just decompose them. Let we kind of scatter them and look at the message. And waiting at the message where it is sent now, my brothers and sisters. A very, very important a try for remind the police and by extension the administration, because it's very clear say the police no go act independently now, because we are listening to the spokesperson of the police na AYV, a very clear and certain things they just happen almost in a long interview, so I'll not be able for download them. But I should say, but una way don't watch the interview there. Una go able help me if at all I miss understand within the try for say. But where you look at within Samura Kamara Senaya, if it's supposed for concern you, me fambulem. It therefore talk about saying for respect the constitutional rights of them people there. And we all know say, not to just Salono, democratic institutions them, democratic countries them, where we they practice. Yes, we not reach date, but we still they practice. But if I don't pass that situation then now, we for able to allow people in for protest. And in fact, last week, specifically I think Madam Bendu, and rightfully so, he asked a question, say if any time down there in the history of Salone, where the government go allow citizens then for protest against that particular government day. And Bokofuna go agree, say the answer would be no. You never see him. Again, it don't necessarily mean say because we don't ever see him, we for give up. Otherwise, the people them na this na then developed countries them where we they not for they enjoy plenty of the right and freedom where they enjoy so. If they be give up. Let's say for example, if Martin Luther King be give up and the people that we believe in waiting be the fight for be give up, Obama not for be president na that country there, na United States. So that's now one of several examples. And very recently, it came very close for win the for be the president, a black woman. So yes, people and they say on racism and stuff like that. I get no reservation on that. But let we say a black woman, woman of color, for let it win the nomination of a major political party in America, that's now another big achievement on its own. So let we then look at all Lentin and they, and they make all Lentin and they be possible because of democracy. So people them way they think say, oh well, democracy, Western democracy, they work now Africa and stuff. Let me stop that. Ghana just don't express, and I will come deep into it. Just don't express similar to what happened in the United States, where Kamala Harris a loss the very next day after we stations that don't kind of declare Oda will be the winner. It come out. And before he addressing supporters them for concede in concession speech, the speech in the speech where he try for telling supporters then say, well, they're not successful. According to him, he reached out to Donald Trump. And we see back with all the tension where be don't happen between Donald Trump and Biden, President Biden invite Donald Trump na the White House, where Donald Trump shamelessly, be able for even withstand Biden because it denies say Biden not be win the election. But Biden, he be the tall person. He invite him. And Donald Trump, of all people, he says something where then they touch me. He say, during election, it can be really tense. People can say nasty things there. But after election, therefore come together and rule the country. Yes, whether or not of we can say can mean that, because the term where they be miss for where they be one for assassinate, and that assassination attempt is say it go tone down in rhetoric and all that. I don't even say it take 1 week, it begin fire back. But yet, where it be then at the White House, the time where Biden be invite him, it make him clear for it tell the people them say it's okay for una disagree at a point, but una need for come together for the betterment of the country. And the Ghanaian vice president and the president then do waiting Julius Madabio and Ernest Koeman not able to do for the country. And up till now, and I go say that day the trouble begin in terms of the country insecurity we they see now. Let me take a call and I will continue after the call. VOS Network, hello caller, waiting your name and who say they call we from, please?
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, because thank you for taking me call, because I don't call nearly 25, 30 minutes with the ring. We can, so I've been trying for caller the number. So I get a list to it.
Now you be the call, I pick, but I don't know if you know be the hearing me. But anyways, I'm glad you will go through now.
I'm going to call Mr. Abdul. I tell you, thank you. He called me out for program because as he say, we know they get along. Because
I want to stop for they say that where we disagree with each other, no means we they get along. Not too different.
Now, what you make us say so? Now, media with this so. What do they talk right now? Maybe the whole world they listen.
Yes, not to maybe the whole world they listen.
So now make where I say that, I mean to you feel say the way I say it, you feel and you think different way, but the way me scam, now just a common because me and you are Sierra Leonean. For me and you for the go tete and tete. I mean, what you don't do so. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, just so we can disagree. But for say we get along, then they deep. But anyway, go ahead, please. I go start your time now, yeah, Bo.
Okay, because what you have to say, but I just go to what you can say, but that Bobo will lose his life. So they pray, let God give him good road.
Amen. Amen.
I mean, yes, you will say EDSA, that's not one part. Now negligence of their own part. But not to just EDSA, you go just give the wrong. Like you say, let me not want the Bobo. And I'm at least the way you come to the ending where they mention say yes. If you compare apprentices, them not they talk, they not even inform the boss or the boss not take any action. So that now other lapses to the inside. But what me they say is, I see the transformer, but me not say any side transformer day. If the electric company not put anything, even they not put gate or they not put, if they not put any sign for say danger, wait for show say everybody for keep off. That mean really now a big mistake to them because me not say not to every side enable beam, fence and put door. Sometimes they can build fence. They not they put the door. The reason why sometimes they were emergency, if they want shut that transformer, they don't. If they put fence, sometimes put lock or whatever, sometimes the one the way they in that area, they way the thing happen for cancel time, maybe they not get key. But the only side where you talk what she say maybe they're wrong because me not know if they put anything say keep off danger. Because me not say any side where electric they them for put that. Even they get door, they not get door, that for sure. And then the one the way they work with the bobo in a small bobo, then they want and say, no go, then for don't bring them to the elder, then boss them. I believe if them boss them, take action for that. This not been for make them lose their lose in life. So they blame extra, but not to extra one. So the fault is on both sides, but EDSA will get, I say, 75%. But what do you mean? They say, I will not stop for participating in program. That's like I say, well, I use the word get along, we can disagree. But at a certain point, sometimes the way you can react after I don't come on at the phone, I'm not glad for some time for that, but I not get for comeback. Because what I listing just now, I just say I come because I see in Ghana they deal with. So let me make this clear. The difference with Ghana and Sierra Leone or other African countries, Sierra Leone don't practice party politics from the one after we gain independence. So it's different from other countries. And then the power we give the president, we make now in the choose they choose whosoever for conduct the election, that's wrong. So if we get an independent body where they choose electoral commissioner or whatever, I feel say no way, not the way the incumbent or the ruling party go try for bend the people they hand. Where they not say they not get that power. But when the president don't choose the person, they get all power over them. It's just like we appoint any minister or whatever. They make sure that minister they work under their own supervision. I make most of them they cry the information minister when they talk, other minister then they talk because what you do they not go talk some two go contrary to the president. A problem to them. So now this now the one part where me want clarify.
Okay.
The other side where I come in this now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll let you call me back because we got that person at the line and the bus don't go off. Yeah, please call me back. Yeah. Thank you very much, bro. All right. Let me take another call and then I will come back to your point. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who side they call you from, please. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Kargbo. Good evening, sir.
Yes, how are you, sir? You want to make people know what are they called, sir?
I'm Nick James at the call from Virginia.
Thank you so much, Brother James, for where you call. And what's your take on the program?
Mr. Kargbo, it's unfortunate we lost another life because of recklessness and carelessness of a government agency in that country. And it will continue until we all come on board and call it out. But that just go to the politics. I believe say when 2018 election, I don't know, but they believe say I saw an Esbekuma invited Manabio. Na the in lodge for any woman they come pay a visit. After Manabio won, that happened. But the way Sweden taken and misinterpreted, SPP take a different way and APC supporters take a different way. But if we compare Ghana election to Sierra Leone election, mind you, Manabio don't win 2 elections. And all would blame the Electoral Commission. And the Electoral Commissioner and 2 different Electoral Commissioners conducted these elections. What they talk about? One, infra contest, something like that. It was selected by APC and APC won that election. Samura Kamara was defeated and beaten. He never congratulated Manabio. Even though the APC Electoral Commissioner and APC in power, a loss, the same pattern continues. And it continues for provoke havoc and destruction in our nation. Even when Manabio choose electoral commissioner, the same pattern have continued. So me, I believe for Sierra Leone, for long said the record clear. We all know that the election will pass might not be the most perfect election. But Samura Kamara have proven to Sierra Leone that it's a sore loser, and I believe that anybody who let that country will not follow the pattern. Now, here we did. Election is conductor. This election when they conduct people, they get reservation and everything people they talk about. But we see say the decency happened. Harris take home before even he go to the public, he congratulated the winner. So Samura Kamara have failed twice. All they say that they buy this election are the worst election. But what about the previous election that was conducted by APC? Samura Kamara never congratulated Marabi. He never. So I'll take note of that. And if we lost Sado, the only way we're going to move forward, yes, the elections in 2000, after the war, the elections all belong to the border. We'll not ever get challenged. Like since Samura Kamara, they don't lead APC twice. He's the only leader. Okay, I think both of them will come back.
Yes, please call me back. And again, after this, I want to go back to waiting me you to be the talk, but yes, last week. But yes, let me take another call. Thank you very much, bro. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who side they call we from, please. What's up? Go ahead.
Hello. Mina Lavali, I come from Ohio.
Hello, brother Lavally. Thank you so much for your call. And waiting you take on the program tonight, sir.
Yes, thank you for your presentation and your neutrality on how you view things. I want to talk about the accident will happen, the death. My sympathy goes to the family, and may God take care of the future. May God get a good road for the bubble. We need for cut across the truth on all both sides. The authorities, EDSA, have to follow fundamental standard for put signs, signboard, barricade or fence for protect them property from intrusion from any civilian or atmospheric conditions. That is a fact. We as civil people them, we also need for acknowledging we have to obey the law and go by the rule of law. If that turn the way they be don't want and say not go yonder, we let guys. We just want to defy the law, even if the advice they advise we not get nothing for good do to near any electricity installation. Talk less about we not get nothing for good do anywhere where there's danger posed. As a human being, we for able to abide by the rules of law, advices, encouragement. We compy motorman the kiwi for sustain with life. But what me don't notice in Sierra Leone, the only thing we agree on a salon, now the food. We all agree say we left with cassava leaf. We all agree say we left with cassada and what have you. If we put the food aside, there's nothing we able to agree on. in consensus, whether political, moral, ethic, we will have something to be negative about in some sense. So in that area of this death, the blame goes to the Motaman we deny the simple advice for me not go there. And the blame also they to EDSA we not put standards and security for protect the place. So now lesson we offer learn that if they advise you, take them. It's for the good of your own self. Another thing I want to make mention about comparing other West African countries or other countries' elections and have you. This is a fact. All other countries, they follow the rule of law. They may have their own indifferences, deficiencies, and what have you, but they strictly follow the rule of law. From start to finish, they follow the rule of law. Inside Salon, we they see the rule of law, we they see the standard, we say no, standard rule of law, put it aside. What me feel, how I feel, when I feel, na so I dey go, because na so me believe say for do am. You see, Freetown, what they call Freetown, we all mentally believe say we have our own freedom for choose for do how we want for do and when we want for do and we don't wear for care the rule of law and lawlessness. So elections in other countries, we they give examples to that, but when we check how we, Sierra Leone, followed the rule of law on both sides to the letter, make we search with conscience on that.
Okay.
And that I will say.
Yeah, well said. And thank you so much, Brother Lavali. Just quickly, though, where you talk about the person Tiangais and stuff, yeah, we are saying a 12-year-old Bobo, Pekin, 12-year-old.
Yes.
Even
Yes.
yeah, with all we they say, picking them on average, they're well educated and stuff, they're smarter, uh, quote and unquote. But anyways, let we take the
All right,
another
I
call.
will give you an opinion
Yeah,
on that.
yeah, please, I know
In
for-
that area, they if before take them property, then they go give neighbor. They are keeping for me now. In kitchen, I will come for bring them back. Now small
that's
picking,
yeah,
not true. We not get
yeah,
maturity for
exactly.
get that reasoning. You know.
So let me take another call. Thank you so much
All
for your
right.
calls. Thank you. Call me back, yeah. Thought. Let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name? And who say they call me from, please?
I will come for bring them back. Now small picking, not
Yeah,
true.
You want to turn
No maturity.
it down, please?
yeah, return and down.
Take another
Oh,
call. Thank you so much. Thank you. Call me back, yeah.
okay.
I'd
So,
rather you pause me because you did say you want to respond to me. What I say, so I'll be listening.
well, then, because I want to take as many calls there as possible. But
Okay.
now, yeah, that situation where you try for say, um, again, Naya, okay for the people and disagree with me, and on all know, say me as somebody we quote and unquote, I get thick skin, and boku people along the right say I get patient and stuff. Because now that I want. I want who say I wrong, let somebody challenge me. And something what they encourage though. So it not necessarily mean say if I disagree. And the other reason we make you say okay now after we you don't hang up because I don't want for like we they go into argument and hold up the line and deprive other people from calling. So if you want for really, let we deliberately talk about their issues here, I will encourage you for let you just send you contact, just send them through info@vosnetwork.com where you send them and go want for like for appear at the show. That way they when you come as a guest at the show, we don't go hold up the line. So we go before talk very lengthily. And this goes to everybody we go want for join me as a guest or whatnot. You can invite you by sending a request to info@usnetwork.com, and I will make the necessary arrangement for bringing you Nami show or any other show you want for appear as a guest. I want for let we do that. So I don't know if you
Okay.
done my brother, but on the line, I'm not going to keep you for too long because other people like
Okay.
right. We get plenty other
Yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So let
Uh,
you time start now. Yeah, please.
okay. Now,
Okay.
only one time, Mr. Abdul, I
Yes,
feel
sir.
say it's not a correction. I can a correction I advise to you because I just listened. You say somebody says something about Biden, and you try for cross check and listen and check all the newspaper and media. You not get anything contrary to that.
No. I
So
don't
this,
say that. No, I don't say that. So until you be just join last week. I don't know if you be join last week's show.
I not been done last week.
Fine. So last week, like just briefly, I don't hold the line for too long. Somebody where I was saying a part of VOS now because almost every program they call me, particularly on my shows. So it talk about, I mean, they talk about the quote and unquote the unfairness where then kill them two ex-military people them captains them and the security not able provide enough information for let we assess that killing day as lawful. So the person say, give reference say, well, what about Biden? Somebody be threatened say he go kill Biden, and just because of the person say that, the FBI go na the person house and then go kill him. So I make it clear say that's not they happen in America. The way we explain them. So, but anyways, I get now that article, several articles then talk about it, but I just want for sure the one way now from the Associated Press, and
Okay.
read them, that people understand why they end up for kill 'em. So now then they are tell
Eh?
for see, because it pose immediate threat to the president. Because Biden, I mean, they think say, okay, well, somebody they all the way Utah say he go kill the president. And Biden, they all the way Washington, we're in a far place, Washington, D.C., not a state. We're far. So Biden not there in any immediate danger for let security people and just go and go kill the guy. So the way how the person put him make us say no, that didn't happen in America. A common sense, without you knowing the story, a common sense for tell you say no, then thing ain't not gonna happen in America. But go ahead. So let your time start now. In fact, after you call, I will display that story there. Let I read them. So I will put that behind me. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Abdul, that story there, I not a comment on that, but there are certain instances, things that will happen in America, yeah, where the news not go tell you. So I believe say you know independent media and I make will be released into now. And the only way you can get the true news now America, yeah, because I know say you Canada, but you try for cover America. So not everything where they say about America and wait till you find out where you research, wait till you get as a result, that means not the right thing. What you do, because the media belong to the deep states where they control the world. So anything when they want for let the media publish, and then they publish. Things where if they publish, it will cause their downfall. They're not a publisher. I will refer just two areas. A woman go to abortion clinic, they pray to God before the clinic. They arrest them and put her in a jail. This now America, where if I tell you now, you go say it not happen because we can do the news, no publisher. But we get a lot of independent news where they cover a lot of things and they're not biased, just like you, then they're at the middle. Anything will happen, then they cover the whole world, then they broadcast them. So not to say then they one side. So, but if you just say, always see the try forget you fact from the news, the newspaper, I tell you, say, you get something little bit. I mean, with what you get, right for you, but not to the actual result all the time you get. So, my advice to you as an independent journalist, a good lady try for cover other independent journalists them around the world or America, yeah, then you be able to balance it.
Well, thank you for your advice. But your time they go, I just want to let you know, say, not to one source making the use, where are they verify things them. So are they use multiple sources. So that's they shield me from getting biased information. And this one way I will show people them, I look at multiple sources. But again, lay your time not done. You can make your point if you get other points then for mixer. Thank you.
Okay, like where people in they say Samura Kamara not accept victory, they don't accept the Madabio win, and not congratulate them. The same thing at least the way you say just now, where Donald Trump can at the White House, the way we use the word or whatever, they not accept because the 2020 election, let me say this, because me now got the news first at the listing before the news. So everything we God tell the prophet, because Amos 3:7, mean that the Bible mostly are they go to. And God say where he say in word, they return back to and void. And the Bible say heaven and earth will pass. The only two not the pass away now the word. So now that's only me can say, because if Samura not conceive, he believe say the election are fraud. The same thing, if Donald Trump not been conceived 2020, they believe saying a fraud. But what do you mean they tell you 2025, everything will unfold. What happen in America, yeah, then that time they will say, well, what are they say, Mr. What have been tell you? Now I don't cancel. But now, if I try to say anything, with what you understand, it not going to happen. But when it fulfill, then that time I go come on. So now me, we don't call landing for now. And now all the line.
Yes, absolutely. And I appreciate you for that. Thank you very, very much, bro. So fumble them, the one them we still get people them within the line, but I want for clarify within transpire last week. Again, to me, I feel say I be owe it to Una and to we brother also, because I make them outrightly clear, saying given the fact, saying waiting I know, and because of you get Boku people, including the media, where they all the authority accountable in America. That way we brought up put it not gonna happen. Okay, so I want for really get clear. So as a result of that, I want for read to Una the press about that story, that person we brother say the FBI kill. And put say directly because of it say it go kill Biden. But eschew the information and not explain exactly waiting cause for like the FBI shoot at the guy and not say that. It make can like say another impression they try for Giwi. Saying that because of no more, nothing else no transpire. Now because of no more, this man sent out a threat, say he go kill Biden. Then go kill him. The FBI go straight because of that threat. They go straight now in us and then go kill him. And that's not to so it happen. Now misleading information. So like I clear to now, like clear the air now and read to una how it be happen. And then I go really tell una now say, compared to what happen at Salon, we go see the big difference. So before I do that, let's just read we brother in comments. Say, yes, dear Brother Kargbo, I do take your point, but not in our lifetime. Our society and those who do enter politics have to reach that level of thinking whereby the country comes first. 100%. And I will go a little bit deeper into what you say so. And because of, let we not just blame constitution, oh, like how we previous scholars say the constitution not sets the scene for let we see what in the happen in Ghana. No, not to just the constitution. That vice president where he concede and where he rely on the internal talent center, the data where them put together. And not in the constitution of Ghana, so you for rely on your internal processing center, the data. They don't say that. He use in common sense and also the love for the country. And he make a clear in speech where I not go and preempt, I go and follow us and listen to the speech, and then I go come back and do the analysis to that speech day. But before that, I just set this record straight very quickly. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I go read at least one or two paragraphs them for like when I get within Abide say very clearly. So fumble them, this now the story. And waiting at the title about the man we the FBI encounter with, and then end up for loss in life. So this the Associated Press, and we all know say now one of the so-called reliable media outlets that. So, but other media themselves say pretty much the same story as within then Senaya, and that make I sort of decide for sure now. So within then say basically, I will just read for now. And this now from last year, August 19, 2023, the updated version. So they say an armed Utah man accused of making violent threats against President Joe Biden was shot and killed by FBI agents. When I listen to this battle, FBI agents hours before the president landed in the state Wednesday, authorities said. Hours Biden for visit Usai this Monday, the state where he did. And Don Bottom go show say the man he be even aware of Biden in go one day, and even he make clear the strategy we go use, the type gun we go use for kill Biden where he visit instead. So tell me if that they not consider a threat. So then continue for say, special agent we are trying to serve. Again, my brother, I want to lay you underline this also. We're completely different from what happened at Salon. Special agents, we are trying to serve a warrant on the home of Greg Deliu Robertson in Provo, south of Salt Lake City. When the shooting happened at 6:15 a.m., the FBI said in a statement. So, my brother, with all the threat where this man don't make, they still use the proper procedure for go serve them a search warrant. And that's not the process. They still obtain a search warrant for go searching house. So this other part, very I want to let you kind of attentively think about this other part. Robertson's post indicated he did appear to own a long-range sniper rifle and numerous other weapons, as well as camouflage gear known as a, a grail suit, investigators said in court records. They not go free. We didn't do this because they're not FBI. They still investigate them. So this not court now. According to what they say. This man, the thing the way he put now in social media post, say he go use a sniper for kill the president. And he talk about say he gets camouflage gear, uniform. And all this, they say he be denials. So it continues to say Robertson was charged under seal Tuesday with 3 felony counts, including making threat against the president and against FBI agents investigating him, court documents show. What do they mean by the charger under seal? The charges do not make them public because they're still underground they investigate them. And then they supposed to be a fair process. So it continues to say Robertson also referenced a presidential assassination and also posted threats against Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland, and New York Attorney General Letitia James, authorities say. So then people here, this man, Mr. Robertson, now a fervent Trump supporter. And then people here, now people them way go after, they try for go after Trump. Of course, the Letitia James, we all know, saying that the famous woman, we black lady, we cause for like Trump be indicted. Now him sit down for that case, now him lead that case day, that prosecution day, where they end up for say Trump guilty. So all them people then then become this man in target. So now, and continue for say that then quote, the time is right for a presidential assassination or two. First Joe, then Kamala. This the man put him clearly in a social media. Now he write up. Authorities say Robertson wrote in a September 2022 Facebook post included in the filings. No attorney was immediately listed for Robertson in court documents, and family members of Robertson could not be immediately reached for comment through publicly available phone numbers. So again, let's just complete this reading. The FBI investigation began with a tip about the Bragg threat from Trump's own social media platform, Truth Social, in March, after Robertson posted about, then cut him back, waiting in the courthouse parking garage with a suppressed weapon and wanting to put a nice hole in his forehead. His account has since been suspended from the platform. No further details were immediately released after the shooting, which is under review by the FBI. So, me fumble them. Let we look at this. I decide for just go a little bit further for let people let know say, me not they support anybody, but if somebody want for use this platform and mislead, I go set the record straight. So then continue for say a broken window could be seen next to the door and the blinds inside were eschewed. The road leading to the house was blocked by police. It is just up the street from a meeting house of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, with the Washoes Mountains rising in the background. Neighbors said authorities showed up around Robertson's house early Wednesday and they heard a boom, and possible gunshot. Travis Lee Clark, who's known Robertson for years from working at their church word together, described Robertson as frail of health, a masterful word worker, and an established icon in their community. Robertson propped himself on a woodworking stick. He carved himself, said Clark, who was surprised he was considered a serious threat. So, but the point Naya is fumble them. This man, the weapon they always he be say he get, now the social media, not to ordinary threat. And why read the other post them? Remember President Biden for visit the same place. And this man saying on social media, he get a long range sniper rifle. So meaning he can fire him from long distance. So the FBI, with that kind of threat day, after we don't put him under surveillance, then see say now the president they come now in own place, around in place. Let's say in own state. Where it be done according to social media, they wait for let the president visit in state and then it will carry on with in plan. So tell me, brothers and sisters, that not considered a threat to Biden? And as a matter of fact, I just don't want to go through all the write-up because that's not the main topic for tonight. But guess what? Where then go for serve this man? He resist. He well harm. So somebody will say he will kill the number of people and they get ammunition. So and to me, extraordinary, make any show any suspicion saying this person waited on the tail and they even get something where they try for nail even get crime them way they don't charge them with. And yet, because they respect in human right, in constitutional right, they still go through the court and get a warrant for serving. So like my brother be they argue, saying, okay, then people are not threat, then they all the way Waterloo. The two people them according to the news, all the way Waterloo. President Bill they all the way na State House. So if and they say that we on the surveillance, then two people here, the captain them. So we not even say they get any warrant for serve them people here. And remember, we not they under military regime, me fumble them. We they under democratic dispensation, democratic rule. So as a result, we need to respect the Constitution. So government not they just cut out no more it kill in citizen, and then that government they forget blow. They forget away with it. So me fumble them, why the security not able to release the people that done that? So why they're not able to release saying, oh, they be serve them, rather than say, then go arrest them. Arrest them, according to the write-up. Then go arrest them. They resist arrest. They open fire at the security folks them. And that's it. They not tell we if na yours, na the us, then go. Because the body them na treat, then show we the body then lay down. So tell me fumble them. And the body they will lay down, they not show any ammunition, saying in them fend by them or nothing like that. So how we for take then dry excuse then they for granted and believe in the security. Ebo. And now, my brother, again, I know you can call for argue this point. You want to try for use an incident where happened at the US and distort that particular incident there and try for compare that with Salone. So for justify the wrong approach with the security people they use, that's ingenious. That's wrong. Let we not do that. If we continue for do that, we dey give them with politicians here free pass. And we then continue for they get free pass, then go do any kind of way they want. So the democracy where they look for, way for be a pathway for develop that country there, it'll just be a word of mouth. But what thing they go do it completely different because they know so that they get away with it. So I go pause there. I'll take one call before I go to the main topic because I really we get about 20 minutes. So I want to talk about this topic, given that now the main topic, and I want for let we learn from this topic. So I'll take one more call, and then I go VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who they call we from, please.
My name is Alpha Sierra from Alaska.
Hello, Mr. Sise. Thank you, brother Sise. Thank you so much for what you call. And waiting you take on waiting another program and waiting we don't say so far.
Yeah, well, the take on the 12-year-old way he died, we get electrocuted, according to allegations, allegedly, they say EDSA is doing the here by design. Because recently, they say people in the thief transformer then too much. So now what then they do? When they do then connection, or when they install transformers, they set them up in a way that when somebody go touch them, it'll be executed by design, because they actually believe in opposition, they sabotage the regime. So now me take this for today. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you very much. And as a matter of fact, when you do that, it even to me cruel. Now citizens then they wire. And I believe say now they in place here. When you do that, you not even like okay, you get your fence, you say now me property down there, and then you do then kind of thing and then you put electric now you fence for no. It's about against the law. So if EDSA do that, it unlawful.
Mm-hmm.
It unlawful. You know they set then kind deadly trap then they in the name say now the opposition. That's completely wrong. Again, it's you say now by design, not just
by design.
maybe rumor.
Allegation rumor. Yeah.
Yes. So let we left them at that. But if they do it deliberately, for that reason, they completely wrong and unlawful. Because you need to kill citizens them that way. Why you not just put security instead of you go set a death trap? No.
Exactly, because now I had things like that transformer, then the right and the danger zone. You don't even see the red sign there.
Exactly.
Danger.
Yes.
They fence right round and put danger sign. So that way nobody's not going to even mistake for do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let me take additional calls then. Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, bye.
All right. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who they call we from, please. What's up? Go ahead.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Kargbo. Thank you very much. Me na Ahmed. I did call from UK.
Hello, brother Ahmed. Thank you so much for you calling. And
yes. Well, thank you for all the analysis. As usual, always, you voice it resonates to the good citizens of Sierra Leone, and thanks for that. You see, most of the things that you see the patriotism in you, because this is not about you or these people that believe in this dirty politics they're doing. If we all think straight and we think about the country, and we know back then politicians are like what you rightly mentioned, because we'll give them a pass. Like we'll have some of our brothers, say what they're doing is good when they know for sure that they're not doing good. Then we harm we serve. Because at the end of the day, the majority way they suffer, now we boku. You see? So going to EDSA, I think the last speaker don't say stuff like that. And he don't mention that. For the fact that the boy is underage, is 12 years old, is innocent. So because when the system is not in place, these are some of the things you get. Because as you know, this is where you go put something danger against people, because he does identify such a particular group of people in the chief. I don't think that makes sense. It's not tenable. It's not tenable for me, So it's a sad situation anyway. But to crown it all, when you don't have a system in place, this is what actually you have. Because not apart from this poor innocent boy, we don't see what's happened with regards to EDSA lights, burning of houses, cable acting and stuff. And then, people are struggling even with the light system. So the system is not working. Looking at this last discussion you made about these guys, we're still talking about them guys that we didn't kill. It's sad, Mr. Kargbo, because every Sierra Leonean in life is so precious. More think, regardless of the crime we do, there's any way for take them to the right channel. Why not? You just don't analyze the whole somebody who don't threaten the president to kill her. He gets weapons. Them imagine they manage for Ulam and take them to the law. We know these guys are not surveillance them with a drone, and they tell you
actually then kill him because according to the report, he fired them, so it be
yes.
well armed. So now
okay, that's fine. So that's a defense. So they have all the rights.
Yes,
they have all the rights. But
threat.
Yes, yeah, of course you don't decide, because when you don't observe the rule of engagement and they see that the going to say they feel on threats, of course they can gun and down. That's the rule.
Yes.
That's the rule. So okay, so look at these two brothers here. I could tell you categorically clear, say, the government use a drone to surveillance these people. And these guys, they were having two young boys, boys that were living with them. Then they get water for them. They be inside the house there. So somebody will talk to the other guy, Abba. Nice, they don't come for we. Say we just surrender. I think for destroy even the phone. So you see, so they know. But where are those two young boys? And nobody not talk about them. Nobody not talk about them boys and how if they survive or they kill alongside. And then guys, they pull in at the OC. See, we say they go kill them. See, so they not get arms, they not get anything. Yes, that printing of the polo, like I tell you last time, I said it might be somebody make them, but indeed, and then print them and get the polo like the restoration of democracy or whatever. Then print for themselves for them. That is right. I made our government already confirm them. So, but the way and manner way they kill them, now in bad. So this is what I make. We as Iranians, regardless of what happens, for support them can kill there. This arbitrary killing. Good. Look, sorry, bad. Look at that. Look how they publicly the world they watch. It's sad. And then when you compare to the last point I want to make, like the election in Ghana, what's the difference? You see how the transparency? You see how they make electrically? You see how they announce the results as they come in? You can tell, you see, this is the thing where investors get confidence. They build investor confidence to go now that particular country because democracy they at play. We take it, they will struggle. They will still arrest people the way they advocate for make the election, make the results and come on. Anyway, I saw I don't read the beep. Thank you very much, Mr. Kargbo. God bless you once again and your family. I'll keep listening.
And
thank you.
To you and everybody we don't call tonight. Thank you thank you. All right, Fambulem, I know say the line they're still busy, but again, I'll go to because I really want to play several things then. So the first way I go show Fambulem, I want for show una before I play the Vice President of Ghana in message, in speech, where he concede, where he agree say he don't lost the election. This now waiting the president-elect, the winner, waiting is a right now in X former Twitter. So una tell me, look the time where he post them. Very early in the morning. The election happened December 7th on a Saturday. Sunday, 4:34 a.m. Very early in the morning, he post this. Just imagine the following day. If you look at 24-hour period, it not be even take 24 hours. Una see what in right. I have this morning received a congratulatory call from my brother. Ebo, if ambulance, I don't need for take this example. From my brother, Dr. at M. Bawumia. Following my emphatic victory in Saturday's election. Thank you, Ghana. Salon, wetin happen? We politicians them publicly, they call each other names. Showed the supporters then saying our enemies. And then yet they preach peace. They want let peace reign in that country there. This man not talk about commission of inquiry, then they for be secondary issue. He not talk about then go hold them accountable, corruption. He not talk about any of them thing in there because the election don't over. This man don't concede. He don't call the winner and congratulate him. So with that kind message of congratulation, why you need for go poke something again and create unnecessary tension at the country? But here, we munku politicians them. Then they feel say, oh, now that time they because I don't win election. Now that time they for show this person. And forget say that particular behavior they create unnecessary tension in the country. And yet, now that same country you want for rule. We're supposed to be peaceful. But you they go stuck on the unnecessary tension. This man, he call him brother from my brother. Because as a matter of fact, now in country man, he see him like country, like a brother from the same country. You know, see him, write and call our names from corrupt. So no. From my brother. Ebo. So the constitution say that. It didn't a Ghanaian constitution say where somebody call for congratulate you after I don't lost election, if you call her your brother, did it. But the love of the country, because when you do that thing and they, where supporter then see you call that man, you refer to him as your brother, and go act for like supporter, then go fight each other. Yes, so you get some people them still go after a crazy team name and stuff because still after the pronouncement of the result, they get some areas that were tension there. But the scale at which if this man, then two people here, not be do then tear. Hey, me brother, like kata for still lady. Because leading to the election, tension be so high at that country there. So I just decide for start with this. Now let we listen to the vice president we lost the election in speech where he give. And dear, let we pay particular attention to what he say about bringing the country together. Now that side more I want let we pay particular attention, my brothers and sisters. Dear, I beg, let we pay attention to that part today because it's very important. So let we play the video, and then I will come right back after the video. And as a matter of fact, I need to um, give a disclaimer. The video that we're about to show is for educational purpose. It is not for any other purpose. So we are playing this just to make the case, to amplify our point. So, and again, we want to give credit to Ghana TV3 because this particular video that we're about to play or show, we took it from their YouTube channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's listen to Ghana's Vice President's concession speech. I'll come right back after that. Let's stay tuned and let's listen together.
It's okay. Is it okay? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, following yesterday's presidential and parliamentary elections, Ghanaians at home and abroad have been sitting on tenterhooks awaiting the outcome of the election. Let me say that the data from our own internal collation of the election results indicate that former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has won the presidential election decisively. The NDC has also won the parliamentary election, even though we await final collation for a number of seats. However, I believe ultimately that these will not change the overall outcome. I have just called His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to congratulate him as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. I said during the signing of the Peace Pact that I was sure of two things: Ghana will win and peace will reign. The people of Ghana have spoken. The people have voted for change at this time, and we respect that decision with all humility. I thank God Almighty for how far He has brought me, and I submit to His will. I am making this concession speech before the official announcement by the Electoral Commission to avoid further tension and preserve the peace of our country. It is important that the world investor community continues to believe in the peaceful and democratic character of Ghana. These are our most important assets. Ghana is more important than our individual political ambitions, and we must always put Ghana first. While this was not our desired outcome, I say this is part of the democratic process. We put our best foot forward in the contest, explaining our policies and programs. However, it is sometimes the case that the voter would have other ideas. I am very proud of the efforts of our campaign team, and I thank them very much. I assure His Excellency John Dramani Mahama of my full support in the transition process. As committed Democrats, we pledge to ensure that we have a very smooth transition so that the business of government will continue seamlessly. The MPP would offer the needed support to the new government in a very responsible way. Ladies and gentlemen, we have conceded defeat like any consummate democrat would do, but we have not abandoned the fight to transform Ghana and expand opportunities to all sections of our society. We will not be a disruptive opposition, even though we would subject government actions and policies to strict scrutiny in the interest of our beloved nation. Our MPs, I am convinced, will do a thorough job to advance our democracy and ensure that the citizenry gets the best out of the democratic dispensation. To the rank and file of the New Patriotic Party, I know the feeling hurts, given that this is not the result you worked for. I know you would feel there is darkness ahead. That is natural, especially when in all sincerity you gave the assignment your all. But I assure you that we will regroup and come back even stronger. We will take stock of events and pick lessons to guide us going forward. In the interim, I urge you all to look into the future with optimism and hope. We may have lost the battle, but not the war. Let me also use this occasion to congratulate all MPs elect, with special emphasis on those from the MPP side. I would like to use this opportunity to thank His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, for his support and guidance over the years. I extend sincere thanks to the First Lady, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, for her support and wise counsel throughout my tenure as Vice President and during the 2024 electioneering campaign. I would like to thank my wife, Haja Samura Bawumia.
All right, fumble them. The last part to be just to tell people in Tenki, but the side way I really want for una get when I don't get them. So when I tell me to, I show una John Mahama, the president-elect, in reaction, where this man call him, he refer to him as his brother, where the VP called the vice president call him, we lost. And una yeri the vice president in tone, not to say not feel him more, where he lost, but una yeri wetin he say, for put the country first. And he even talks say Ghana, at the paraphrase na ya. He said Ghana na him win. And he said the people of Ghana, they don't make them decision and he respect them. And then vote for change. And then he talk back say, the reason we make it decide for come forward before even the official result then publish, because the internal, una get this so very clear. The data will come off from the internal collation center, meaning their own data, the internal. It shows say John Mahama don't win the election, even though they be still they count like for the parliamentary seats them, then be still they count some other areas them. It say, but still the areas that we left for count are not sufficient for change the result. Me fumble them. I want to pay particular attention to that particular area there, where it talks say the result where then center the people where they work for them, the result where they show, the data where they manipulate, where they don't look put together. From that data they then conclude And that's make it take him say that I lost the election. Then we flip him to Salon side. We make it just unfortunate APC and SLPP. Talek na curse then two party to the country. Una we supports them, not una personally though, from Bulem. Una forgive me for that. But then two party they feel a curse to that country there. During the June 2023 election, what in SLPP do? They put out press release, say according to the collation center, where they don't tally all the data we then get. President Bill, according to the SLPP folks, were signed by Napoleon Kamara, say President Bill don't win the election with 66% of the total vote. 66%. They put them. Then dance. And then APC then cut out. Then SEF, they put other number. Say they don't win the election. Then dance. So now tell me two. Then two parties, then claim say, then get the result, then get their own data. And 30 days up until 2 days ago, the 10th of December, Salon people say they go come on a teeth for go protest for like corner release them data. Yeah. So I don't feel say them party now they are the cancer of that country. They look again for people the way they follow international news. When you read the news on this Ghana issue, the party will win, then go show you the numbers them. They be still they not be get the official result too, but according to their numbers them, they show exactly what in their numbers then show. Saying according to the numbers they will then get, where then publish their numbers then they, according to the paper where the news where they follow. They no say that then party don't win. And then you flip them, the party in power. Do not do something for create havoc na the country, for mislead people them, for sit down fake numbers them. They make them clear, saying according to their numbers them, they not win the election. So for goodness sake, why SLPP for publish a press release and say according to the numbers they will then get President Bill wins 66% of the total vote, and yet they not publish their numbers then they, and yet for the sake of the prosperity, the peace of that country they, why do not push and say corner for release the number, because waiting then tally show say then get President Bill win 66 over 60% of the total vote. And then una the supporters them. Una they go all up and down. All the constitution. According to the constitution, Corner no get no mandate for publish disaggregated result by polling station. Why una not think about the country first? Say if he do that, it go able save the country from this mess where they go through. So up until now, after 1 year, where we don't get re-election. This now hours, not even 24 hours, so each full day, where the vice president come out and say, according to the data we then get, the internal data, where SLPP self-talk say the internal data show say then get 66%. But yet, they don't challenge we. The US don't challenge we. Other countries don't challenge we. The Carter Center don't challenge we. For let we pull the result instead. SLPP, the chief minister, shamefully. Oh, then get the result. We get the result. And APC then say get the result. Let them publish the result. Why we for use this? And then the country, people in there on edge. Ebo, Salon people are supposed for protest. for see result, and una get the result where una say, according to una own data, una get 66%, over 60% of the total vote where the president win. So that may not be sufficient for like una really even go to court if una no want for say, okay, well, una no want for be seen as interfering, but for the sake of peace, because una believe in una numbers, not to fake for create havoc na the country, for create corrupt process. Una for don't go court. Una self for don't go court. It not necessarily mean say because them pronounce you as the winner, and if they say you get 56% of the total vote, but yet you tally in center say you get 66%, my goodness sake, because of, again, like how the vice president of Ghana say, put the country first. The country is supposed for big pass, una own ambition. But no, President Pierre ambition and the SLPP folks, the ambition, no, they get chance. The reason we make they push, they go stronger on President Bill, because the burden of proof they on them. Because now are the country leader, just like they were at the ruling party. So the ruling party get most of the country resources. Where if they say they agree as we don't they see in other countries them, Ghana not going to be peaceful. Because they get the resources, they get the military, they get the police, they get the weapons them. Because the president na the commander-in-chief. And this person will also na the vice president. Where if will be drag the case na court and probably manipulate the court and create all sort of havoc for satisfy in your own personal political gain or ambition. But no, he not do that. He said because of the country. And waiting he say back, he do this for reduce the tension of the country. But oh no, APC SLPP not go give Salon one blow. Look, Samura Kamara, tell now they talk about one they eating cake and feel safe or get them back. One moment he signed tripartite, another moment he say election, free, justice and stuff. Just nonsense. It's shameful. Every Salon person, Liberia, then do the election. George Weah, he concede defeat. Where we reference people and give flimsy excuses. Now Ghana and all them countries we get similar history in terms of the recent democracy. But wait till president go and talk na US. Oh, Salon democracy young. Election can get all sort of thing and stuff. Again, Donald Trump as excuse. Wait till me, everybody Donald Trump he file through Boku court them. He lost all the case them in terms of the election. The same process. Now him bring him so na him he win so. So when he win, now he not say anything about doubting elect. So again, dear my brothers and sisters, they're politicians here. Not to the like of which they see Suna Ghana at all. And it's they are big last show now. Again, big difference. This thing where the man say, they're not the constitution. The constitution say you for concede, you for accept the result. They're not the constitution. Waiting then the constitution is, if you not accept the result, the channel then where you go protest the result. But it take them upon himself, they all too. And even the one way win, set fire for begin allow the supporters them for they go humiliate or go intimidate the other side because they win election. But within the Salon, where SLPP win, they use that in they say, oh, don't come down a power, una go suffer. Then when you do that, what thing they happen? There are other people and self they gain animosity. So with that animosity, they go act because again we now humans, and that make this tit for tat politics within a saloon. Instead of we go before, we they can be in. And look what President Bill do. He set up commission of inquiry. Instead of a follow through the process, now it they use that for blackmail the other side. The same rubbish, the same nonsense. Then political ambition put them over the country in security. Over the country in security. Last show now, just few days, and not take 1 week, days after where they don't announce, and after in fact where this man, the vice president don't concede, president of Ghana, he invite the president-elect. Then you get Africans them where they say, oh, America democracy no they work in Africa. That's nonsense. The same way as Biden invite Donald Trump after where Donald Trump don't beat in vice president. Now the same way President Nana Akufo-Addo. Now the same similar way he invite the president-elect after where he don't beat his own vice president. Exactly how it happened. They will not tell me, say, oh, Western democracy, they work na salon na Africa. That's nonsense. And left to the leaders. So they are big. Let's show now first John Mahama in tweet about the meeting, the invitation from the president. I'm so pleased in that it happened na me continent. But I'm frustrated that we country salon we supposed for be force in beaucoup things them. Now we they bien. And then we they make justification why we they bien. Bring the bar so low for that we selfish. Again, I don't want for you strong adjective because not TV. But it's upsetting as Sierra Leone. When I look what in John Mahama say, according to John Mahama, I responded to President Nana Akufo-Addo's invitation for a courtesy visit to the presidency this morning. I go show now the date. This morning to begin the transition process. Let me fumble them. Not to the similar thing, President Biden. So we na salon, not to the good things then we the learn. We own learn now the terrible things them. The terrible examples them now that we the papi show with. For justify with backwardness. Why salon they develop. And he continued to say, I had a cordial meeting and the president briefed me on security and the economy. Later today, we will Later today, we will inaugurate the joint transition team. Joint transition team. And Unayeri, the vice president, said and will do everything possible for support the new administration for let them go transition very smoothly. And John Mahama confirmed that by in tweet. Say then go put together that inaugurate. Then go establish the joint transition team. I also expressed my sincerest appreciation to the president for his phone call on Monday to congratulate me. It was a good mark of statesmanship giving me a sense of deja vu. Himself be don't did it. Himself be don't do the same, similar thing. But that they show, and people then they say, oh, Ghana match. No, the people them then get sober leaders them. Yes, the economy be terrible, but guess what? They allow democracy for take shape. The people then vote them out. They're not set up coup. And the people them way they not power. They're not try for thief the election. Because then they bring peace na any country. And at that we they see na salon. For goodness sake. When I put press release out, say when I get 20, over 60% of the total vote, and that was it. When I not do anything else for save that country there. And where observers then criticize una try for make example, give example with somebody where the whole world no say that possible. And even in country, the lawyers them, the Supreme Court don't say no get any case when Donald Trump say even America self then get issue with the election and stuff. No, na Donald Trump get issue with the election. And again, God just try for disgrace him to some extent. Where he wins so, he quiet. If he not be win, possibly it will create another unnecessary problem that country there. Because if you don't begin stoke doubt in the process. And that's wrong. We all know say that not a good statesmanship. The system go work where you win, and if you not win, then the system rotting. No. And not a patriotic person. But again, I go left from there because this is not about America. I want to emphasize now. So waiting the president-elect continue to say, democracy and Ghana are the winners following the electoral process. Despite all the anxieties people had ahead of the election and voting day, Ghana has won it again, has done it again. We can be sure that our democracy is safe, and by working together across bipartisan lines, we can continue to deepen and consolidate it. So both leaders then, the one we lost and the one we win, they'll assure the Ghanaian public, say then go work together. And the one we lost, say it go assure the incoming administration, say it believes, say the members them of parliament not go be destructive opposition. Then go hold the government accountable, but for say then try for destroy the country. It don't assure the public. Salon, what do we do? We they take mandate where the people do not give we. Where the people then vote for president, then vote SLPP, and then for parliament, the leader of the head of parliament, then vote APC. What do we do? And then they blame the other side. We change the outcome of the people. The people then will say no, we're not going to accept the people in decision. Now the beginning of this thing way they continue so. And I be say that way, some people then come at me. Given the salon politicians them, the selfish desire where they put their ambition before the country, salon the next 15 years, we're not going to improve as much. Because we're not able to get them politicians, then they will go say, you know what? For the love of the country, for the betterment of the country, I go let go. We not get them politicians, then they. And because in the next probably 2, 3, I go say the next 2 election cycle, highly likely it will be between APC and SLPP back because it get for take time for like we see a third party rise up na that country dey. So much so that for kick APC or and SLPP na the front line. The probability, the possibility very, very slim. So now that make, because of that, APC, SLPP, and even sadly enough, the young one them way they breed, the young one them way then crookish politicians here, they mentor, they in fact perfect them for corruption, the likes of Ben Kelfala, the likes of Chief Minister, and on the opposition side, then plenty. So now tell me, for say, oh well, this na different generation, then go they fade out. Then the new generation, then very decisive. Then they think about the country first. So now show me. Look what's in the happen at Parliament. We not hear much of the Auditor General. The issue, yes, APC then put out a press statement and stuff, say then go support, then go support the Auditor General in reinstatement, then go vote against the bill or the proposal for removal. But yet, what thing they do now, instead of then think about the interest of the country, and I read other side way one SLPP MP, they say for lack they hold the government accountable. So UDA best suited for hold the government accountable, not to the Auditor General, as it don't prove itself time and time again. But waiting we they do now, we they see that they sideline them in deputy. Well, the deputy don't resign. But guess what? So President Bill now no say because of APC say then go vote against. So then they perfect way now. If they're not able for bribe them, then go delay this vote. They probably commodity able. And then we they say, oh, the Constitution say that. Say una for deliberately delay the voting process. No, the Constitution don't say that. The Constitution say for write an act of in a way that one individual would just consider no more and decide who that win election without having to prove anything. No, the 1991 Constitution, no, they enshrined it. So rather than we think for go forward, what will they do? Will they continue for do things then for pull we back? And where people and they say, oh, now the Constitution and this, that. Una give me a break. Una give me a break. Sober somebody we're patriotic enough, even if something they in favor, but it go look and say it go be at the detriment of the country. It no go do am. It go be restrained from doing it. That's not a true sense of leadership. Not a true patriot. Whose leader don't do all that? I say I go show now. I don't read for now John Mahama in write up. Let us show una the pictures from the visit. Una take a look at this. This show any animosity, any tension between them two men here. Una take a look. And then two men here, for about 3 times, they don't fight each other at the poll. John Mahama don't run against the current president 3 times. The first time where they run for a re-election for extending term, where President Ado beat him. And then the second term of President Ado, he beat him. And now in third time this now against Ado in party. But yet, we not see that Aneskoma and Marabio tension. And this now days after the election. And let us show una where this now the president-elect in vice president, where the first time a woman vice president in Ghana, and then the current president. Una look this picture. I don't know get for no concern say, oh, you know what? I get for strategize myself so Mahama no go come after me for commission inquiry and stuff. No, think about the country first. If commission get for of inquiry get for come, let them they deal with itself. But for now, na Ghana force. The Constitution don't say that. The Constitution not say them for pose for pictures like that. And not then the Constitution. But because of the love for their country, as patriotic leaders of their country. And I'll be sure at one point also, where football be they playing at Ghana, you see all the living president them of Ghana, including Rawlings, they sit on a one row. They all the living presidents, the presidents them of Ghana where they are alive, they're all now one row. They not sit down like different style. One row. So this is not something we knew. But Salone, my goodness, several times I don't say I'm Naya. Yes, Aneskoma, according to one we caller, they say Aneskoma invite Madabio within wealth and stuff. But for goodness sake, why President Bio then for go swan in a hotel? Why? Why Aneskoma not make it possible for them in a state house? Why? And then why independence celebration? A living president, una no invite him to a national. Oh my goodness, Marabio, Aneskoma. Anyway, for the respect, say now we leaders them, but then to them they're not good for that country. They. I know I emphasize too much on Aneskoma because you're not going to change the past. But Marabio continue for create a divide in that country they, where it's supposed for bring the country together. Like the simple thing where people in the protest, they do this, they do that, where it's easy for resolve. Like last week, Madam Bendu say, well, if they try for stifle the protest, say let Kone release the numbers them. So clearly inconvinced, say the numbers do not either add up or they not get the numbers, then they just call numbers them randomly like that. Or predeterminedly. Because if not random, enough will be this way. So why una no go in the interest of the country? Una say, according to una press release, where the supporters they're all gladdy. Una get the numbers them and according to the chief minister. So if una feel say na APC the responsibility for publish the numbers then they, but you were one for rule the country, a peaceful country, where you know say this not the bone of contention. Why you not resolve them? Voluntarily. Just like how the vice president of Ghana voluntarily concede before even the official pronouncement of the results. And then una the full una supporters them say una elect the country, una they do things for push the country go before. No, the evidence no add up at all. Say una really elect that country dey. Una elect una self past the country. Una elect the idea of saying you then a power past the idea of the country going before. So una go do all kind thing. And that are the classic definition of a terrible leader, a despotic ruler, where if even now one person left in that country there, as long as they remain leader. And at that, now the definition of Salon politicians, them, most of them, if not all, but most of them, they not care waiting left of the country as long as they're still in their position. Una tell me true, with that kind attitude there, the kind selfishness of the way people in there. So long ago before? The answer very obvious. So me fumble them, it really painful as a Sierra Leonean. And we all know how much we love the country. Because otherwise, for some of we go say, you know what? We did naya. I gave me Pekin naya, gave me wife, and plenty other relatives them naya. But guess what? I still want for able to go to my country. I still want the small thing where I don't get that from here. I still want to go put on my country. But no. And the last thing I want to talk about from Bulem, I know so we don't run out of time, about the so-called conspiracy theory about Steady Bongo in death. The good gang, good road. I want for just play for now a video from the Okada rider, and then I will come and talk a little bit about that. Not to mostly the conspiracy theory, but now waiting lack thereof. Waiting the country exhibit. And this now a strong supporter of the current administration. And yet the administration fail them. Because if they be rushed with them, now hospital on time, highly likely in life for save. Let I play for now the video, and then I will come for close from Bulem of this we brother. We na the rider.
Munir? Please, wait here. I don't want to see nobody in that window. I don't want to see nobody in that window. Excuse me.
For the lights, I want light.
Oh, na light one.
Yeah, I'll talk to them. So now, the information where they go, they keep steady. That make they don't send and brother them come and come and find out if they are true. Because one, it has small boy. They want to know if they are true or not keep steady. They can't even talk or not to ask them on an accident. So I want to make feel free. What they ask you, you talk what you sabi, but not talk what you not sabi. You agree? So now
thank you very much. In the first place, we want to tell you us that God marks say he will get this accident. But the news boku will not care for the news. For now, na you don't care about. How una wakate this accident be where you wound so and where Steady Bongo himself die? Your name and the information. Hello. Abubakar Kuma. Okay.
Steady camp. So he cannot to commander. He saying the rest. He saying tired. And the commander girl, he say me go rest. And the commander come in. He started say we rest. We will go to that brother Slashy. He said we will go to her. I say okay. And it say by the 6 to 7. And the commander come in. He said you will come. He said you already follow go. Say I go take fear. I take fear for test the body. I take accident. Kamara sit down behind me. I steady. Sit down behind commander. No, we don't move. We don't go now. We don't have barrier. We don't go reach to Selassie. We don't glitter. We don't sit down. In the night now they move. Come back. Can I play? Who say for play? Candy. Now they come meet from Bunge to Janama. We need to go back now. But talk, you know, we get road sign. See, Motkado corner road. The middle back, other Motkado come before me. The light, the heavy pass with you on the lights. Now they come and say, you were Motka, the Allah, where Commander Allah, and they start the jump. We left for stagger and I tell I go back the to go to Mont for them. We don't for them now. Don't take people that they come and they break them for don't they take with that they pass through. They don't take with that movement too for them. They all together come and they take study to the place here. Go back we love the run the library guy in every branch. I can take quick out you and go. Na hospital. Na told the thing worker.
So I manage come na Pujong now from Bandejuma to Pujong.
And from the hospital to the transfer now.
You been no steady before?
Yes sir.
How you know?
Being commander.
Being commander how?
The same artist issue we can come to us in the way they get any play around Joe and make him move
with steady.
Yes sir. Instead we go play me commander we could go we play after the show we return and Banaguma cast in the morning but when they come then they go.
If we don't get information now say this accident said he not survive, he died.
Yes sir.
How you feel where you say the accident where you call steady don't die?
I'm not fine. Until now, I'm not fine.
So, what do you get for tell the general public? We hold the view say this accident is planned and some even not call an accident, they say na attack the attack steady.
Not to attack, na accident we will get. Not to wiki steady. An accident we get.
You say your name again?
My name Abdul Karim Kargbo.
Who say you sit down? Badajuma Sowa.
Yes sir.
The same time who say commander there?
Yes sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Osia?
Thank you sir.
Fambulem, this na the account of the rider we be the ride the bike, and from waiting he say a time for talk about saying steady be the three be the bike and steady be the last side. But few things them na yeah we I really want for bring to people attention. Again, it don't be. But the difference though is now them place here somebody like that when a high profile person, you they get again. I appreciate the fact that then they try for investigate, which is good. But the investigation, like then conspiracy theory and all that stuff, then they I know see the way the police put it kind of interesting. But few things them again because of time don't grip we another one for and because we are listening to the so-called commander in story very a little bit, but that can happen because maybe this the rider be they in pain certain things then they will not see and all that because the commander say in fact now he end up for call and all that stuff then they but the fact of the matter is some people and they say okay well If na front, they be they go why he gets the injury from him back. And according to commander is say if for Dom with the in back because it be then at the end, like the backside, with the heat, so if for Dom with him back. And this people now say a jump. But either way, two things then jump at me, Fambule. It take a while for like a passing vehicle, according to the Bobo, Kego steady. But somebody else we don't talk about saying a call, then call them a tell for send ambulance, but the ambulance now not be get fuel and all that stuff. Then they so that's another story. And that's because for like even winner viewers say that's very disgraceful of the country. For like the country ambulance we're supposed for day on standby. Let the country not get that kind of facility there. And for like they scramble for fuel the ambulance and then the possible for driver himself no be there. But that's story there. And from waiting the boss say now, I'm not able to understand. Because the person say, okay, well, the ambulance now go take him, and by the time that they come and whatnot, then they now the domot of the hospital steady pass on. So two things. The side where it be there, and the side where then care and go, a long distance. Where as a matter of fact, every major area forget clinic where that clinic they supposed for able get ambulance. And that ambulance they for be the first aid, the first response where for able revive people. Because accidents they be. To me, let we say this is an accident. I not buy into the conspiracy theory and stuff. Let we take as an accident. But waiting upside lacking now is the same thing where we did talk about. This person now a strong member of the administration, and yet because of the lack of facilities at the country, itself be victim of the circumstance where the country face. So now see why where we the talk say supposed for be about APC or SLPP where it come to the development of that country there. Because if that country they develop, it no matter whose government's in power, you self they benefit because it can be you. Because we all can travel on that road there. An accident, you the other side can be very, very careful. But the other side maybe not go be careful. So accidents can happen without even your own fault. But it can make a difference if somebody where they're supposed for able rescue. But again, Salon, that way we can always shrug things them. On a God don't mark them. And that's the make we be very, very we disregard all the improvement here we need for see in that country there. So the other thing also will upset me from the rider account. Say people them be they pass them. So why I don't know really in terms of how much space the passing vehicle be there. But why in God's name therefore only carry steady bongo? Because it's popular? And then left them to them they for die basically. That's wrong. Yes, I appreciate the humanitarian and wait and try for get steady. But why don't I for try them best? If even a trunk self na the boot, at least put them to other two than they. But the need for rush, use them also. And also is say people and they pass. Hey bo, when I see why we need for continue for the talk, because Salon not be there so first more. And now, genuinely, people and go scared. Because we they see another Nigerian movies where people and they fake accident or fake something, like say the motorcar get problem, and then where you go for help them pull gun by you and something like that. So with all that thing and they, and we know say people they kidnap now na salon. So all that they make people afraid. So I know they say that happen, but then people they safe way they pass and not able for rescue. So a combination of factors then we all for try we best as a country for let we address another country they fambulem. So I want to finish this program tonight since I did talk about Ghana, the election process. And again, we brought our steady. And to me, I'm sure say we all go agree. A music icon, a music legend. And sadly enough, they say it be just playing a putlock on the Thursday. And then few days later, the weekend, he go seeing demise. So life not to we get but the fact of the matter is them politicians here given that now then they manage with resources, then we not give them a pass. How much if for take for set up now then strategic locations then their areas then where they know say the traffic very frequent, where they supposed for set a clinic, and like they talk about mobile clinic and stuff. A clinic we go get every clinic forget a vehicle, but instead waiting the government do go buy SUV for politicians there, including paramount chiefs. Waiting they need SUV for, but because of for like them go support them. So you see, it's not about the country, it's about their ambition, their political ambition. Just like Abide say. And at that, the Ghanaian vice president talk against, saying India puts the country first above your own political ambition. And every politician supposed to do that, regardless of the country, whether in Ghana, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Liberia, the politicians them for always puts the country first because the country is supposed to be bigger than them. But for like we all they use with politicians, them the president as semi-god. You know, heard of. Like quickly for people them we can always say, oh, US, no one good thing in Africa and stuff. Now they're responsible. Some people them get that conspiracy theory. Now they're responsible for the kind of situation where they happen so now they come na salon and stuff. But me famble them, look what in America, right? So la increase for now. I just decide for sure now this for like una no say yes, not directly from the American website. Okay, so la increase and then la read within America, right? And specifically the US Department of State. And this as of December 9th, so few days after the election. The United States congratulates President-elect John Mahama on his successful election campaign following the declaration of result by Ghana's Electoral Commission. We extend further congratulations to Vice President-elect Nana Jane Opoku Ajime on becoming Ghana's first female vice president. The United States commends the Electoral Commission, its hundreds of thousands of poll workers, civil society, and the country's security forces, who helped ensure a peaceful and transparent process. We also applaud Vice President Mamadou Bawumia for his gracious acceptance of the results. So then conclude by saying, we are aware of reports of isolated incidents of violence and at least 4 confirmed deaths. The United States extends our condolences to the families of those killed and urges a full investigation and accountability. The United States is proud of our enduring partnership and friendship with the people and government of Ghana. We look forward to working closely with President-elect Mahama to carry out historic relationship into the future. So, fumble them, una tell me, what's the difference between this and Sierra Leone, the press release with them pull na Salone? It's very clear. We know again no observer mission we talk about lack of transparency. We complain about the tallying process. Nothing like that. So based on that, the United States congratulate with no condition and even extend the congratulatory message to the vice president for where he concede, where he accept defeat. And then when they twist him, oh, Salone, Udana America, for Terry this, for this, that. If a crookish, yes, therefore speak him up. With this one, a transparent, the international observers, they all commend the process and they even recognize, say, yes, people and die. They not hide them. And they commend the Electoral Commissioner. A county of the voters, them, 18 point something million voters, registered voters. Salone, about 3.4 million. And look, till now, we don't able see disaggregated result by polling station. 3.4 million over a year. We don't able to see them. So there why clearly they don't endorse them. Now did they think about how did they push the country forward? How did they try for rebuild the economy of the country? How did they try for attract investors then? But for we, President Bill thinks say with all waiting they go on at the country no matter. Now you don't face investors they want for see. So we fly, go meet them, then go come invest in the country. Una tell me. So fumble them again, they are big. Let we stop for they make excuses for them politicians here. Let we stop for lower the bar for them politicians here. Because not to them more they do. Now we do the country, we do we safe. Because at the end of the day, even though their money then they not even last that long, they can just squander them and then end up for probably cry back. And you will see that from the former APC folks them. With plenty of them, we get big positions them. Plenty of them, they suck now. Because not all money we're deserving. And also because of the way how everybody gets the money through corruption for the most part. They're not sabi how for utilize them, how for investor. So plenty of them broke. So, but guess what? I don't care about being broke. I care about the impact we done they don't left by the country. So I'm for tell una boku thank you to una family. Let God bless una with una family. Let God make we not just talk for the sake of talk. Let God make there we politicians here. They listen and then push the country go before. Because that same country now they them picking and get for grow up, even if them born in a or then bring them come naya. We all, no place like home, we all want the urge for go back now country, or if not for even go as retirement, for retire, but you want for the go freely. And you don't want where you go there you begin that because you party not in a power. You know, for be so. Every salon person for able to enjoy that country day. And that country day for be peaceful for we all. And including the visitors them, the foreigners them. So let God bless the entire VOS family. And somebody write and ask about the contributions Thank you so much for where you write that. Let I pull this up. I'll be done update saying we will come back with more information on that. So please, I want for let you just hold on, give it time, and for right now, we don't send we get people them on the ground. So this the great, and thank you so much for you try for inquire on that. But I will continue for give update. So let we just hold off. For this holiday, VOS go responsible. We go give small thing, not to boku money. But we will try for give them then Christmas for let them go able eat fine. The boy and daddy, let them go eat fine. And then after the holidays, after the Christmas holidays, we'll don't do all the necessary inquiries, and then we'll come back with Tona with proper information for determine which will be the next step. So I hope that they help, brother. They great for me, and on behalf of VOS, I want for let we practice with you they preach, with who they talk. So now that I want for make sure say we set them in a way that it will be a continuous something. I not just want for rush into it and then set them in a way that it will fall apart. No, I want for do due diligence before I begin ask for una trust me with una money. So that's now we work on right now. But by God's grace, after the Christmas holiday, sometime in January, we will don't do all the necessary inquiries, and we will get back to now where we will show now we go all now this program or the other programs them. We will try for explain how we will set this up in a way that it will be something we will outlive we all. We will try for contribute to this. So again, thank you so much, bro. For we I presume say the great Naman, but you picture the show, yeah, man and woman. But thank you so much, my brother or sister, for the concern. And yes, I go update to now. And yeah, let we continue for do then kind then kind sacrifice here or then kind contribution here for help one way or the other. So fumble them by God's grace on Saturday. When I expect Sister Matilda, we will come with another salon issue show, and then on that will be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that will be 10 p.m. Salon time and UK time. On Sunday, I will encourage you to follow on our tune in for catch Mr. Shilon and in team. We now this social media review, and that will be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Salon time and 8 p.m. UK time. So me, again, on behalf of the entire VOS family, Fambulem, Dia, let we pray for we one and only country where we call home, we na mama salon. That country there we not get any two salon. And we all know say no place like home. Whether you get a decent sit-down place, now usa you there at the diaspora or not, still it not be the same as you home. So dear, let we continue for push for let that country they develop as it will benefit we all. So with that, let God bless the one and only country where we call Mama Salon. Until next week, Thursday, me and Abdul Karim Kargbo, they say, Onatata.